How's it going, everybody? Bullvice89 here, and I'm going to bring you a Far Cry Primal review. Non-spoiler, I just want to let everybody know what I thought of this game. I've been playing it for a couple days now, and I love it. As you can see on the screen right now, it is a beautiful game. The details and the environments are great. It's a completely open world. You can walk wherever you want. You can climb any mountain. It's really a great game. The first thing I'm going to say, though, is if you are looking for in-depth story like in Far Cry 3 or even Far Cry 4, it's not as in-depth. The tribes are really cool. They have their own language that they actually made up for this game. And the reason you're fighting the other tribes is cool. It's fun. You want to see the two villains of the tribes die because they are not nice people to you. As you can see, the map is huge. Tons of hunting areas. The map looks familiar to Far Cry, so, you know, here's my little guy. And this is the rest of the world. I think it is a lot smaller than Far Cry 4 and 3, but you are on foot 90% of the game, so it seems a lot bigger. You can fast travel to all these spots eventually when you open them up on the map. There's so many cool things to see and discover: caves, hunting areas, different territories to take. If you have played the Far Cry games before, you'll be right at home. This game doesn't innovate anything new. Instead of radio towers from 4, you have to get bonfires, things like that. Collecting masks. These are little fast travel spots. You have these campfires. You can actually rest until daytime or nighttime, depending on which one. And another cool feature is these little stashes here. If you're out in the field and you don't have the materials and you don't feel like running around and getting them, you can take from here and build any of the things that you want in your inventory. The crafting, you can upgrade each thing to give you more bombs and arrows and how many clubs you can carry. As you can see, the skill tree is huge, and eventually you can unlock every skill on this board. As you can see, I'm pretty close, but it's fun to decide which ones you want first, because you can almost unlock them all right away if you want, if you follow the skill trees, but it's hard to decide. And then you can upgrade your little village. When you first start, you are a simple man in a cave, and this is how far I've grown, and each person you get in your population will upgrade your stats, and then you can view what's in your pack. So if I don't have enough hardwood per se to make arrows, I can take it from my pack. There's an event going on. Ow. From here, we'll see if I can get a little. Here's the hunter vision. You can send your saber-tooth tiger out, do a takedown with him, takedown with the saber-tooth. I mean, that's one of the coolest features. You have your little detective vision like in Batman. You can view enemies or hunting trails, and then you can send your animals out to get it. You hunt and gather resources pretty easily. Eventually you can unlock it on the map. This game does a very good job at making you feel like a primitive cave person. When you first start out, that first night, you feel helpless and alone in the dark. Here's another cool feature. You can call your owl. As you can see on the right side of the screen, Y, X, and A drop pots of bombs or berserk pheromones to make the opponent fight with you, or bees like I showed in the previous video, my top 5. You should go check that out. My top 5 kills. It was pretty funny. Yeah, this game is just really great. These are all the animals that you can train. In this one you can tame. Each one has different stats and abilities that they do. Some are resistant to fire, some are super sneaky, and then of course you have the legendary beasts down at the bottom. Each individual one have stats. They have different abilities that they can do. It's really fun to use your animals to your advantage. Let's see what else kind of trouble we can get into. Oh, my clip stopped recording. Sorry about that. I'm recording on my Xbox right now, so the audio's not the best that it can be. I'm using my headset, and I can only record 5 minutes at a time, and my time is up. So, we'll continue on. As you can see, when I go into that hunter vision, there's kind of like a smoke that comes off my saber tooth. Each thing has like smell pheromones. Some legendary animals like weave it throughout the trees to follow. Hunting is a big thing in this game, and it's really fun to just try to hunt down these animals, because each skin you get, each plant you get will actually upgrade your village to get you more population to build up your entire village. Let me just fast travel really quick out into the snowy area to show you the different biomes. There's also a swamp type of area. So the map is diverse. It's not just all jungles or forests. Now, as you can see here, I spawned next to this. You are going to have to upgrade your clothes too. You will have a cold meter. My guy has the maximum, the maximum amount of clothing upgrade. Sorry, I blanked there for a second. And you will have a cold meter that will lower as you get further into the north, but I'm upgraded all the way. I'm gonna head over to this objective so you can hear the language that they made up for this game. It's pretty cool. Yeah, they made that up. It's not just some obscure British actor like in most movies where Germans don't speak German, they speak English, you know, that kind of stuff. They actually made up the language. Here I'm going to show you what my owl can do. Whoops. There we go. So basically I'm going to drop some fire pots on these guys. There's one, and there's two. I mean, so many creative ways to just take people out. Another interesting thing is any weapon that you have can be ignited on fire. And you can ignite things on fire. Or you can hit people with a fiery club, or arrows, or spears. So many diverse weapons. You have this giant club I have here. Different kind of bows, short bows, long bows, this ridiculous double arrowed bow. Different kinds of throwing knives, pots, like bombs. You have bait and traps to trap animals and people. You have a sling. So many different weapons that you upgrade throughout the campaign of the game. Doing missions for the main characters and stuff. Another cool thing is you can ride the mounts. You can ride the bigger animals. Mammoths, you can just walk up and ride them. But you can ride the saber-tooths and the bears. And they're pretty good. So instead of walking throughout the whole game, you can actually get on and ride. So the map is still gigantic. It's just, it goes a lot faster if you're riding on a saber-tooth. Let me try to... I don't want to kill this. I just want to show you an example of the hunting some more before I go. I think this will probably kill it though. Yeah. But as you can see, I can see it from pretty far away, and it has that smell coming off of it, so you can really track animals and get their skin from skinning them. There are rare animals in the game. They're white. They're different colors. So you can really spend a long time looking for these different exotic animals to upgrade all your stuff. There are tons of missions to do. Story missions, like I said, they're fun, but they're not as engaged as the other Far Crys. Oh, there's a bear. This is what I was talking about. This blood trail. If you wound an animal, you can follow the blood trail. I hope you liked this video. This is just a quick review. Like I said, I'm doing it on my Xbox, so I don't have a whole lot of time to really get into it. but I recommend playing this game. It was fun. It's entertaining. Just seeing all the different ways you can kill people and do things and explore is amazing. If you are looking for this to be your game of the year, it's not. Fallout 4, other games like that will take time and are game of the year. If you're just looking for a fun experience, this is your game. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe.